No joy on fixing Saab roof, unfortunately. Hello there, it's Marty from Marty's Classic Cars again. Still trying to get to the bottom of this roof situation, which didn't materialise last time. I know I've got a bit of a weep on the actual pump at the back behind the seat, but my Saab specialist in Birmingham, Fraser at Bagnall's, he was very good, as I said before, so shout out to him once again, that it's probably the micro switches what's coming up on the T2 check. So we're going to have a quick look at those. I'll just show you what I've done so far. What I did do the other day, I got the back panel out and turned the reservoir valve on, off, so to speak, to release the pressure. I went to lift the turner up in this back panel through the mechanism in the boot, but unfortunately this didn't want to move. So what I've done, I left the battery connected and then just switched it on for the first stage. It only went so far, and then I was able then to lift this panel up manually after all the pressure has been released and so on safely, and lift this turno cover up as well. The things in question we need to look at are these turno switches, which are little micro switches. What basically happens is this top guard comes down and clicks into that and sends a switch to the pump that bay once everything's going on. I've just cleaned it up there and tightened up the screws a bit, but they all seem tight already, so it's highly likely I may well be needing a micro switch, left and right. It's the same on the other side. You can see just there by the very end of the interior trim. Yes, it looks as though something's going on there. Everything else seems to be okay. Well, it seems to be all the latches are there and everything else. It's a bit of a strange one, to be fair with you. I'm just going to hoover this out and clear this out now and see if I can put it back together and see if it's decided to correct itself. I've put a bit of WD on these just to clean them up a little bit, as well as on the spring catch there on both sides as well. Without putting a circuit test on these or something, that's the only way I suppose of directly testing it. I might have to get him to get some new micro switches as a kick-off really before I can get the roof again. I so much wanted to start using the roof as the weather's changed for the better this last week or so. We're enjoying some lovely British sunshine, spring sunshine. So I'm just going to hoover this out now. Bits and pieces off here and so on, and then see where we go from there. I'll put it back to square one hopefully, and then see what happens. There's no visible leaks on the rams at all. They seem to be quite okay, and there's no leaking from underneath the car. There's a couple of stains over there, but I can't see where that's coming from. Have a quick look. It's just probably staining, whatever. There's no rams there, it's just a thing there, that's all, Okay, yeah, so fingers crossed. Wish me luck on this one, I'll probably need it. We'll see how it pans out from there. What I've done, as you say, is make sure the screws are tightened and they haven't sort of, they're both on both sides. I'll put a bit of WD on, we'll see what happens. So I'm going to need a bit of luck at this one, so wish me luck please. I could do with a bit of luck of late. I'm not the greatest authority on these, but yeah, you see so many videos of it on YouTube and so on, so we just go from there really. Let's hoover this out first, just give it a bit of a spruce up. Make it feel better. It's all quite clean generally speaking under here anyway, but yeah, trouble with these roofs, they get so complicated, don't they? Modern cars and so on. Okay, bear me a second then and see where we go. Well, what you see I've done here, I've closed it all back down again by hand. Give this a bit of a clean up. Give this a bit of a clean up in the meantime, and now we need to lock it again. But this has been used on other videos before. Basically, you've got this bar here. Is like a locking mechanism to manually lock it, manually unlock it accordingly. You have to just put your wheel brace in. You can do it by going through the carpet there. What I found, it's and you slot it into there, so and then you push it forward. Now I'm going to put the pressure. That seems to be locked, but not far down as I wanted to, but we'll see what happens when you go through the motions. Hopefully locked down. Right, close the boot for the time being. Then what we'll do is go into the back. There's a bit more space. And you see us turn the release tab on there. You should cover, I'll leave that there for the time being. Try and be optimistic. Going to work now. Hold your breath. For the last few journeys or so, the warning lights with the thing haven't come on. That's a good sign. Gone down again, and the warning light came on, and when I pushed it forward there was no signs of warning lights on the screen. Soft top failure once again. Right, no joy. So sorry for myself, and sorry for all I couldn't get for the viewers and everything, but my knowledge is limited. This, I don't want to attempt something which causes more deep problems, you know. So sounds like those latches have gone somewhere. I'll have to get some advice on it from Saab. Hopefully we can get it booked in shortly. Alright, thank you very much. So it's a short video, and keep well everybody. Like and subscribe please if you can. I'm much appreciated. I appreciate your viewings. Keep well, look after everyone. Bye now.